Time to live, time to lie, time to laugh, time to die. Take it easy, baby, take it as it comes. Don't move too fast, then you want your love to last. Are you moving right to bed?
Good morning, Saturday, April the 18th, 2026. It's about 7:10. I've been on trail half hour or so. Temperature is now 46. The low I got leaving camp was 37, about 40 in the tent at Black Mountain Group Camp. And let's see here. Let's turn this around, see what I'm seeing. Okay. So, got in very late last night. But I'm glad I got in there and didn't have any cramps or anything. I took a lot of supplements the last part of the day, so that helped. But today is going to be a 20-miler. So, yeah, it is pretty much all downhill, but still 20 miles. So, take a couple of breaks. One coming up at West Fork of Snow Creek, or whatever it's called, at mile 194-ish. And certainly another at the water fountain before the final 3 to 4 miles over the freeway. Had a good breakfast this morning, per usual, and hope my energy stays in the decent zone so I can finish this off. Oh, boy. All right, Snow Creek is flowing this year. It's my little campsite up in there when I stay here. There's some more spots within 50 yards that way. Nice. Well, this creek doesn't flow every year, but it is now.
She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove that car as far as we could and abandoned it out west. Split up on the docks that night over being that was best. Turned around and left to me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue.
Alright, it's about 3:45. Walking the asphalt trail down here to Snow Creek, where I'm hoping to be able to cobble a ride over to my truck in Cabazon, which I can see from here. Well, not the truck, but I can see where the street is. Oh man, yeah, that was was a long one. It always is down that drop. But I think I'm at somewhere around 16, 17 miles for the day, which I haven't done that in quite a while. And I've been trying to keep everything dialed back closer to 10. It's just more enjoyable for me at this age. Anyway, it just wasn't to be. Well, I mean, I suppose if I really wanted to, I could spend another night on trail, but I didn't want to, I guess, because I'm walking down, and I'm either going to get a ride from some lovely person, or I'm going to call an Uber. It's a long 2 or 3 miles across those flats. I've done it many times before, but I'm not really into it today. Thanks anyway. Anyway, that's, unless there's something else to add to this daily review. Temperatures were most in the low 80s with the breeze, so it really didn't feel annoyingly hot, which is good. And my legs and feet feel pretty good. Feet are a little tired, obviously, they always are, but the rest of me navigated the insanely rocky trail down that drop. Anyway, I'm looking forward to being back in the old RV and cleaning up and resting. Probably take me a couple of days to recover from this little adventure, which had more up into it coming out of Saddle Junction than I realized. But I made it last night and no cramps. I took a boatload of supplements. Probably helped. Alright, I'm looking over at Mount Baldy maybe, with a spot of snow on it still. Other than that, it's dry. See you next time, whenever that is. Alright, so here's some trail magic at the Snow Creek, and this is a great group. Several tramways have wandered in, and yeah, it's kind of my first experience of the year, being around a whole boatload of mostly thru hikers, probably all thru hikers, except for me this year. And they're doing burgers and drinks, and my day's done. Over and out.